Hey YouTube, coming at you with what is my highest ELO team of the season so far, and I don't know. So I started. So the team is Chargebug, Drapion, Diggersby, and basically I wanted to do 3 Pokemon that I felt were very, very safe in this meta. Diggersby, obviously with Fire Punch, Scorching Sands, Quick Attack, just bulky, pretty spammy with these Scorching Sands and Fire Punches, right? So just a really good Pokemon. Drapion is one of the best safe swaps in this meta, also very spammy. And then I kind of mentioned Chargebug a couple days ago now, maybe 3 days ago now, about how it has always been super good. Even against Mud Boys, you can chip with X Scissor. So even in your bad matchups, you're still pretty okay, minus like Clodsire. So I put them all together and I started 4-0, and that easily got me to 2,500. And then I lost 4 of the next 5. And I'm just like, oh no, is this a good team or a bad team or just like what happened here? So I don't even know. Let's look at the battles to go over it. So off the bat, we have a Morpeko, which I think advantage for me, right? Because they're going to have, because I have the X Scissor, which will one-shot. Even if they go Aura Wheel here, that is resisted because it is the electric, which means I get to move here. And because I let the first one go, I'll just easily outpace here. Now, the question is, I'm pretty sure they now start baiting. So I'm like, okay, Dark Aura Wheel will take me out. But then they just start baiting Psychic Fangs. And I'm just like, oh, crap. Okay. I am at the second one. So I think I've got the next shield. Yeah, and then I decide, like, okay, I'm low. Any move is going to take me out. Switch is okay, but I don't need Switch while on this team. So I'm just coming with Diggersby. I'm like, oh yeah, this thing is dark now, and it's already boosted. So I'm going to shield an Aura Wheel. And they go Psychic Fangs. I'm like, okay, now I know they can only go Psychic Fangs here, which means they don't really need to shield yet. So, I mean, I don't have any shields, which I don't need to throw yet. I can just kind of farm up a bit here. So I farm up basically not as much as I can, but a lot. So Fire Punch will take this out. We'll have to see what comes in here. What comes in here is a Azumarill. So I'm going to chip with Scorching Sands because I don't have, obviously, any charge moves over here. But the Poison Stings are adding up, and that's kind of why I want the Scorching Sands to chip because, you know, Poison Stings will start adding up enough here. And they let me throw all this energy on their Drapion, which is actually huge for me because I need to chip this as much as I can. And then Diggersby is my win con, trying to get some energy there. So chipping it crunch twice. I need to get to another move, so they're going to have to throw here. Their defense is lowered, so I think I'm going to, if I don't commit to the farm down, I'm going to commit to the farm down. Yeah, 100%. I need to come out basically with 2 Scorching Sands. I lowered their defense, which means I can just like quick attack down and make sure I just have energy for the Azumarill. They do not let me farm down smartly. But because I've already gotten so much energy, I will just outpace, lowering the attack, which is huge. So these bubbles just do a little less. Poison's going to be resisted, obviously, and now it's just a race, and I can get to the Fire Punch here with 1 HP. So there you go. So some of these wins were close, so maybe it's not a good team. I don't know. We'll see. So take that out for the win. Gastrodon, like I said, like, yes, it's a bad matchup, but it's not terrible. You know, it's only neutral here. My timing was so bad in all these battles. You're gonna be like, why did you let your opponent get like 3 to 4 turns worth of moves free? Because I was doing so bad I wasn't even paying attention. Anyways, get to the X Scissor here, and in the zeros, because they went Body Slam, this is not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a shield here, and they're gonna have to throw another Body Slam, or else I'm gonna get another move off. So they are burning some energy. So grabbed the shield, took it to the yellow. That is not a bad situation given it's a bad matchup. And I also have Drapion, right? So I can't really leave into anything. They ended up having Water Pulse, which is interesting. I know this is a Body Slam. I don't care. I'd rather just come out with 100 energy. So that's fine. They take me to the yellow. That's fine. It is a Drifblim. So chip, Fire Punch does a good amount of damage, and it is a Wiggly. And now you're just going to see the spamminess of Drapion coming out here. Again, I don't have Sludge Bomb, which is unfortunate. But I have those Poison Stings, and they are adding up, and so will these Aqua Tails. So here comes the next one. They shield. And now I am going to shield? That's interesting. I think I should have... Well, you know what? Okay, I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to chip. I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to chip with Aqua Tail so I can Fire Punch the rest of it down. Because having like the 2 Fire Punches may even be pretty close. I probably need like a third. So I'd rather just chip here with Aqua Tail to now put it in Fire Punch range. Because that does a lot of damage, and then, yeah. Fire Punch range the rest. Okay, going to Drapion as my safe swap. It's borderline whether I could play out the lead. Rock is super effective, but so is X-Scissor. Both fast moves are resisted, so I just decided to give up into my safe swap and Drapion. They hit me with the Rock Slide, but that's fine. Out comes the Feraligatr, but I'm just so far ahead on energy. Not so far ahead, but ahead enough that I'm going to get to the crunch here. And they shield. And then I decided to go Aqua Tail because I thought they're just going to try and CMP me. And if I let them CMP me, they're still going to have a ton of energy. So I'd rather just chip here. They're going to have a ton of energy anyways, but maybe I just put this in Volt Switch range now. Right? Especially on these like 2 versus 4 moves, I can maybe put this in Volt Switch range. I cannot. I mean, I can, but I have to burn 2 shields. So that is unfortunate, but 2 shields is not bad. Sorry, having energy is not bad, and they only have 1 shield. And so I know X's are super effective because they are half grass. So this will take out or grab a shield, and it takes out. And what's in the back? A Spark Lantern. So you love to see it. I got a ground. I got an electric. I'm resisting all the fast moves. Lantern, there's a reason that it has not been seen anywhere this season. It has been nerfed into the ground. I don't even know what rank it is. Probably like 200 or something. It's 84. No, Water Gun is 84. Yeah, Water Gun Lantern is 84 with all the ground here. Spark Lantern, I cannot imagine is anywhere near the top 200. There's just too many grounds in this meta, so take those resisted sparks. Don't really need to worry. I mean, I'll just live 2 surfs now because I could just resist these sparks. So they get to another one. I'll live. So surf comes. Yeah, I haven't even seen a Water Gun Lantern. Because there's too many grounds and you're half electric. So speaking about grounds that are very, very, very tough for the team, Golurk. Resisting the electric, resisting poison, and resisting the quick attack. So I'm basically just going to go back-to-back resisted X-Scissor here because it is still a Shadow Golurk, which means it is very, very glassy. So I can get off 2 charge moves here and probably grab a shield on this one. And if not, it's within quick attack range, which is resisted, but I'll take it. And I'm a half normal typing, so the Shadow Punch will be very resisted. Farm down. And if they have a Golurk in the front, considering my friggin' whole team is weak to it, I probably have stuff in the back for this. So it is a... Yep, time in was bad. It is a Vibarel. So I'll take a move here. No, I will not. I do not want to take a surf. Yeah, it makes sense. And they give up a switch into Dunsparce. So that is okay. Maybe trying to save that, thinking that it's maybe got play. But I would rather diggersby see this than my Drapion. So I will definitely just play this matchup out. See, my timing is not terrible all the time. So getting off of Scorching Sands here, they decide to shield. Again, not really worried about the drill run. I'll live barely, I think, but I'll live. And it'll be an aggressive rollout down. I think after this, I'm going to have to switch no matter what because I don't want to get rollout down. Okay. That landed, so this will force the energy, which is nice. And then it is going to be a race in the back here. And spoiler alert, Drapion's not going to lose anything in a race because it's got the fastest combo here. 8 turns worth of moves, right? No, there's no turns of moves that are worth 7 in this game. 8 is the quickest. So 2 times 4, 8. Getting to the move, getting to the Aqua Tails, taking this out. And now I can Poison Sting this down. So again, I won 4. Here comes Talonflame. So I just had to play this lead out. And then I lost like the next 4 or 5 here. So yes, lots of wins there. But here comes some of my losses. They make a catch on Wiggly here, which is okay. Let's see if I come Diggersby. Yeah, Drapion is still neutral, but those Poison Stings would have added up. I think my thought process is this has a worse matchup against Talonflame. And so if I keep the Drapion and this Charge Bug, I basically can have 2 answers for Talonflame. But that's not considering at all what's in the back. And if it's like a ground or something in the back, I'm in trouble. So they come in, get a move off, take me out. And now they're boosted Flame Charge, which will do too much on the Charge Bug. But I'm a Shadow Drapion, so this is still doing a lot on me here. So I got to shield up everything and just try to spam and do some damage here. So, and what's in the back? An Annihilape. I should have probably made the switch sooner. I was like, I'm so close to crunch. I just want to chip this. And I do chip it, and it's nice. But now, because I didn't get out, and I was only 1 volt switch away, I could have got to a move. But now I had to shield that. And now I can't farm down, which means that Talonflame with 1 shield is just their win con. So if had I come in sooner and chipped, then maybe I could have just swept with Drapion in the ending with a shield, but because I came in too slow, I had to burn that shield, and that cost me this matchup because now they have energy, and I'm going to lose here. So that got me to 4-1. That got me to 25-03. Mandibuzz, good lead. And Gastrodon. So I'm staying in here just to chip. Again, Drapion, not a great matchup, but okay matchup. Charge Bug, a good matchup against it. But I think it's like a double ground team. Like a double flyer, double ground team. So I don't think I have any play anyways, but let's just watch and see. So get to the Scorching Sands, not enough to take out, which is brutal because I'll get to another move here. It is just a body slam, so that's not like barely any damage. Getting to the Fire Punch on terrible timing. The amount of 3 and 4 turn moves I have let through in these matchups is brutal. I'd be ripping. I am going to rip myself. And there's another one. Holy. Absolutely terrible. I hate watching terrible videos, you know? Terrible battles. Isn't that what I said? Terribly done. They're going to have so much energy now, too. Get 1 turn denied, so that Voltage should have gone through, but it did not. So I shield up Dark Pulse, because, again, that would hurt. And it is Dunsparce in the back with Dunsparce with a shield, a Rock Drill Run combo for both my Pokemon here. Means I'm not coming back from it a shield down. They can just sweep at this Pokemon. So Drill Run does not quite take me out, but now I'm in rollout range. So I think they're going to shield and just take... Yeah, just, of course. It's an easy shield and it's an easy try to run with this Pokemon because I have nothing else for it. And Mandibuzz, I got to use... Mandibuzz is what I'm going to use next. The amount of times I had Dunsparce or Charge Bug that I've used in the past couple videos where Mandibuzz just does like a ton of damage and just takes these super effective moves with ease is very annoying. So Mandibuzz is definitely on my next to use list here. Annihilape, like this is a good lead. Counter is resisted. They probably only have Rage Fist. So I should take switch here. Okay, grabbed a shield. Probably won't shield up the first Rage Fist because there's still resisted counters. And they make a catch on a Dragonair. Yeah, that's my fault. So there goes a bunch of energy. Still chips. But now I just actually get outpaced here to the Aqua Tail, and I'm just like, I really don't want to take a super effective Aqua Tail when these Dragon Breaths are already adding up. So take it low enough that I can now Scorching Sands with this out. And I'll have some energy coming out, so I can probably get to another Scorching Sands here. And they can't Rage Fist, so they have to throw a Close Combat. And they shield. I'm guessing it's going to be like some sort of ground in the back to beat me. Ice Punch. Right, so it's an Ice Punch Rage Fist combo here. So I come in here where Karate Chop is resisted. Sorry, counter is resisted. But they get to a move, so they're going to boost again. And now looking at a boosted... and they get to a friggin' another move. Holy smokes, aren't they using counter? What the hell? So now I have to burn a shield, and it is a friggin' Carbink in the back. Just too damn bulky. So even though these are super effective Aqua Tails, it's going to take 4 to take this out, which is not going to work for me here. So here comes the third one. I need this to take out. Unfortunately, 3 does not take out. So we'll go down here. So it's a bit tough with some of these alignment plays. First of all, it's just terrible plays by my part. I like the amount of 3 and 4 turn fast moves I got through is way too damn high. And then some bad alignments, like running into Carbinks and stuff. Like, no one uses a Carbink in this meta. I tried using Carbink. I tried to surprise people and use Carbink, and I ran into like 4 Mud Boys in a row. Like, it just, yeah. So in a matchup here against Clodsire, and I shielded up 1 move because I feel like if I shield up 1, I can just outpace here. So there's 1 Aqua Tail to grab 1 shield back. Here's another Aqua Tail to grab another shield or take this out. And they shield that too. So there's 2 shields. So thank you, Drapion. You've done your job as a safe swap. And they come back in Licky Licky. So I just let this go and then align on Diggersby where the rollout is resisted. So take a body slam. The problem is Licky Licky does get stab on this body slam, so it becomes not the worst move in the world. So get off 1 Scorching Sands, and it's so tanky. This is going to just take this with ease. So I'm going to need at least 1 more here. And these I don't really want to take a 3rd body slam if I don't have to. You know what? I can take a 3rd body slam. Yeah, that's fine. I can take a 3rd body slam. I'm not even in the yellow yet. And they make a catch on. Okay, so I don't think the team is as bad as it's showing, mostly because I'm playing like straight up garbage. But I will get the Charger Bug on this. After the catch they made. Again, Dark Pulse really does add up. That is correct timing. 2 Volt Switches, 8 versus 9. And that chips. But again, still not enough to take out. So now I got to burn a shield because this Dark Pulse will put me within like 1 or 2 HP. And I can't leave myself within 2 HP because I was worried about the rollouts taking me out. And at the same time, I completely forgot this thing's still alive. So end up catching a Stone Edge here. Just totally blanking that this thing was still alive. And now I have energy. And Charge Bug has energy. So here comes a Quick Attack. Fire Punch combo. So I'll take this out. And then I'll get to a Scorching Sands here while they're trying to roll out down a ground type Pokemon, which is not going to happen. So that's the team. I don't know. Again, I don't know how good or bad it is. I think there were so many misplays in there, so it's actually tough to tell. I think that all three of these are strong. There's definitely weaknesses like Golurk and other. Like ground is generally hard for Charjabug Drapion combo here. So maybe you don't want to go with those three. You can replace one of them. Maybe the Charjabug. Yeah. That's it. Keep pumping them out. So please send your submissions. I think I've gone through almost all of them. I have like 1 or 2 left. So you've probably seen the last few days have been. I actually had a few of my own already, but I've got a lot of subscribers battles. So if you want to send me some today or the next few days, there's a if you send me your battles within the next couple days on the Monday, Tuesday here, there's a very high probability that I will showcase your battles in the next week for Great League. So incentive to send me some videos. Please and thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new or if you watch my videos but haven't subscribed yet. And I will see you guys in the next one.